Do you ever wonder why we're here?
You're watching the road.
No, I mean in the forest.
You turned philosopher.
A man thinks about his life.
I'm here for the good of my soul.
So I've noticed.
A healthy soul and a healthy body. These berries have an unusual tang. Make a good wine, I wager. Must experiment. I've often dreamt of winning fame as the creator of a new elixir.
I was 8 years in Nottingham Castle. I saw a few things in those dungeons. I said, if that's the law, I'll be an outlaw.
Your Grace, forgive me for disturbing you at this hour.
It is bad news.
I'm afraid so. King Richard has been taken prisoner.
Saladin has taken Richard.
Would that it were Saladin. He is chivalrous.
Not? Well, then who?
Leopold of Austria.
Austria?
Well, the king was on his way home in connection with letters I'd sent him, traveling secretly with a small escort. On entering Austria, he was recognized and taken prisoner by Duke Leopold. Richard is now confined in the castle at Durenstein.
Oh, mon Dieu.
We may obtain his release on the payment of 150,000 marks.
150,000? The man is mad.
He's certainly evil. I fear he asked for so enormous a sum, hoping we shall not be able to raise it.
He would not dare lay a finger on Richard, an anointed king.
He has already done so, madam. He considers Richard insulted him at Acre.
Because my son rightly refused to let the flag of a mere duke fly alongside the standard of a king.
A grudge of that nature, festering in the mind of one like Leopold, places your son in a position of great danger.
We must collect the ransom.
It will take time. There will be opposition.
Opposition?
There are those in the country who will be well served if Richard never returned. They might try to prevent collection of the ransom.
Then we must be on our guard, dear Longchamp.
Arms, Father, arms. Arms.
You mendicant friars should be whipped to the post.
Charity.
Here's charity.
Thank you, good Father.
Help!
Where are you from?
Peterborough.
Have mercy, good sirs.
Where are you going?
Well, we were on our way
God's
to...
work. As one man of God to another.
I am a mendicant friar who should be whipped.
I was hasty.
We have nothing, good friends.
Nothing at all. Look. Show Christian charity.
Here's charity.
Sacrilege.
Nothing, eh? What's this, then, A miracle?
It is the king's taxes.
Bound for Nottingham?
Yes, sir. But please don't hurt us.
Just mortifying the flesh.
You'll hang for this.
Tut, tut, as one man of God to another.
Please let us go.
Of course.
You ready?
1,
2, 3. Get up! Peace be with you! I love the church. Hate the clergy.
John? Look at this.
Poor Richard. Lying in a dungeon in that fearful castle. I cannot banish the thought of it.
Oh, don't worry, Mother. He'll cut Leopold to pieces and smash his way to freedom. He's not called Lionheart for nothing. Mother, you're tired. Go to bed and get some sleep.
Yes, you are right. I must leave early in the morning.
I wish you didn't have to go on this begging tour. Couldn't Longchamp go instead of you?
It is not his place. I'm Richard's mother. I must go.
All the same, it seems a pity. After all, a trip into the country might have benefited Longchamp. He might have got lost.
Oh, John.
Mother, he's plotting against me, spreading wicked rumors.
What about?
Oh, never mind. It's still not too late, Mother.
What isn't?
To dismiss Longchamp and appoint me regent.
No, John.
Mother, with your help and your support...
No,
I
John.
could do it.
Richard made his choice. He is still king.
I know. I'm sorry, Mother. You know, if I didn't have to go to Nottingham, I'd come with you on this money-raising jaunt.
Would you?
Yes, I would. I know I didn't always agree with Richard. I've always resented him being your favorite.
That is not true, John. I have loved you both equally.
Yes. Well, that's not important now. Richard's in trouble. I will, of course, contribute whatever I can to the ransom money. We must get him out of that dungeon.
Yes, and that's not all. Read this. From the Bishop of Peterborough to friend Nottingham.
Sheriff of Nottingham from Ludovicus, Bishop of Peterborough. Your warrant from Prince John received. Henceforth I shall remit all taxes collected in this shire to you alone, as His Grace directs. Peterborough is in Lincoln. That isn't one of John's counties. Taxes collected there should go to London.
Yes. I wonder how many others have been sending their taxes to him instead of to London.
Quite a few, I'll wager. Prince John gets greedier and greedier.
Worse. This is open treason.
Let the poor have that.
Not Longchamp?
It'll bring much more happiness with the poor. Give it to them on my authority. Wait. A Saxon cross.
Beautiful.
Yes, but I think I'm entitled to one trinket, don't you?
For the Lady Marian.
I'll leave you and little John to look after the rest of it.
Robin. Take care.
I always do.
What is this information you speak of?
It has been reported to me that taxes collected in counties outside your jurisdiction, which should have come to me, have, on your orders, been sent to Nottingham.
You accuse me?
I do not accuse you, sire.
So, who gave you this information?
I hardly think that matters, sire.
But it does, Longchamp. I have enemies that would do anything to blacken my name.
The charge, then, is untrue.
It's not only untrue, it's a damned libel. I demand to know the name of your informant.
If the charge is false, your highness need not worry.
Damn you, Longchamp, you don't believe me.
I am only thinking, sire, that certain taxes payable to me are long overdue.
The reason being that I have stolen them?
I don't know what has happened to them. Not yet. But, for the moment, there is no large sum of money in Nottingham Castle that should not be there.
resent your damned insinuations, Longchamp. I would remind you, I am of royal blood.
And I would remind you, sire, that I am Chancellor of England, appointed by your brother to rule in his absence, and I intend to do so with the full authority vested in me.
I warn you, Longchamp, that if you take armed men into my realm to investigate this charge, they will be resisted.
All I have to do is to question the collectors concerned. They are not in your realm.
Longchamp? Does my mother know of this?
No, sire. I have spared her that.
Sad.
Yes, I am a little. My uncle has a visitor.
Gisborne.
Yes.
Don't waste my time, Neston. I'm here to see her. I will not be put off.
I don't know where she is. I've told my servants to search. What more can I do?
They'd better find her.
I must marry him. Do you not see that?
No, I don't see it. You think our life is so hopeless?
I think there is no future for it.
One day the king will return. I will be reinstated in my lands and title. We can marry then.
When will that day be? It may never come. Richard may be killed.
No, he won't.
But if not on the battlefield, his enemies may kill him off it. They've tried once. If it were not for you, they would have succeeded.
He won't be so careless again. He will come back and pardon me.
I hope so. But that is not the reason why I must marry Sir Guy of Gisborne.
You must do it to please your uncle.
The debt I owe my uncle for all the things he has done for me is still unpaid.
He demands a high price. Marriage to a man you hate. That mad scheme of his to defeat the Normans by marrying our women to them. What is it? Drown them in a sea of honest Saxon blood. Mixed with ale, no doubt.
You become more bitter every time we meet. I suppose it is to be expected. Meeting in secret, deceiving people, forcing others to perjure their souls for us.
Damn drunken old schemer. You're hiding her from me. Where is she?
I don't know, I swear it.
Then I suggest you find someone to keep a watch on her. The next time I call, I will not be so patient.
You threaten me, sir!
If the situation does not change to my satisfaction, I'll take your niece whether she's willing or not, and I'll drown you in a barrel of your own ale.
You don't want it. But it's beautiful.
It is also stolen, is it not?
Yes, I suppose it is.
You suppose?
I see. You're now about to preach to me, are you?
No, my lord. Merely to say how much it hurts me to see that the way of life you have chosen has changed you, without you being aware of it.
There is no other way of life open to me. Only a way of death. Up the steps of a scaffold and a hangman's noose round my neck. Is that the road you'd have me travel? Is it?
Only you can decide what you must do. It is the same for me. Now I must go,
When will I see you again?
so that we may quarrel again more bitterly than before.
It's not always like that.
Oh, yes, it is. It seems we can do nothing else but quarrel. Our love is like a desert. Nothing good can come from it. It can only destroy.
Have you checked these?
Yes, sir. From Newark Abbey, 1,000 marks. Long Eaton, 500 marks. Hucknall, 150 marks.
Are they entered here?
They are, sir.
Put them with the others. I want all outstanding taxes collected within the next 10 days. Fines and punishments for repeated non-payment are to be doubled.
Very good, sir. Rolling in.
I am still worried about Longchamp.
Oh, he won't do anything, not before it's too late. His days are numbered. I've had another letter from Philip of France.
Does he name the sum?
He gives 85,000 marks. And I give the same.
170,000 marks. 20,000 more than Leopold is asking for Richard's freedom.
20,000 marks more to keep him prisoner for the rest of his life.
Do you think he will accept?
Leopold, I'm certain of it. He gratifies two emotions that are very dear to him. Love of money and hatred of Richard. However, I will not have my brother killed. He will remain a captive until his natural death. I will not have his blood on my hands.
We're offering Leopold 20,000 marks more than he is asking. Wouldn't 10,000 be sufficient?
We mustn't be seen to be niggardly. In any case, we will intercept the ransom money Longchamp and my mother will be sending.
Intercept it? Here in England?
Of course. Certainly not in France.
Sir, you surprise me.
Do I?
Such skill. Such a simple plan. And so watertight. The future begins to look very bright.
When I'm king, I will not forget those who have helped me.
Did your walk refresh you?
Yes. I'm sorry I wasn't here.
So was the guy. Most upset he was.
I'm sorry if you were compromised because of me.
I'm sorry that I ever promised your hand to him. The man's a pig. You don't have to marry him.
You gave him your word. You made an agreement.
I can break my word.
No, you can't.
Look, my dear, better I should be damned for breaking my word than you should be driven to a life of misery with that pig. I must have been mad to think that I could ever bring Norman and Saxon together in peace. There's only one thing the Norman understands, and that's the sword. And if I'd been younger, I'd have given it to him. When Gisborne calls again, I'll tell him. He can rave and bluster as much as he likes. But I'll tell him, by Saint Swithin, I will!
And what will you tell him?
But there's nothing for him. Not in my house.
Come on, now, get on your feet. Up. Not so hard on the lad, Robbie. Steady, Robbie.
Come on, lad. If you want to join us, you've got to show your top.
That's better. At least he's got courage.
Go on, boy.
Yeah, come on. Come on.
Come on, come on. Come on. Come on your feet, lad. On your feet. Go on, Robin.
Send him back.
Send him back.
He's too soft.
You were too rough with him. He's only a lad. What do you expect?
Blindfold him and send him back.
What's wrong with him?
Haven't you noticed? He hasn't been seeing the Lady Marian lately.
Sir Kenneth wants to see me.
At once, sir. It's very important.
Is that all your message?
Yes. But the Lady Marian asked me to give you this as a token of her goodwill, and Sir Kenneth's.
This whole thing could be a trap. That could have been taken from her by force.
No, I swear it.
Sheriff's men could be waiting behind the door for you.
Aye, and all armed to the teeth. Ralph could be right, Robin.
I'll soon let you know if it's a trap.
Good luck, Robin.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sir Kenneth?
Thank you for answering my call. It's all right, you're quite safe. Thank you, Tom.
It's a long time since we met.
Yes.
Come at once, no reason. You risk your reputation with the Normans, Sir Kenneth. I may prove an unlucky guest.
I didn't invite you here to be sarcastic, my lord.
Then why?
I must ask you to swear upon this cross that you will never speak of anything you see or hear in this room tonight.
Bind myself to an oath without knowing why.
As you are loyal to King Richard.
I swear.
Yes.
Your Grace. My lady.
Sir Kenneth and Lady Marian have told me that you saved the king's life before he left on the crusade. I thank you, my lord. I would grant you a pardon if I could. Alas, only Richard himself can do that.
Your Grace now knows I am no traitor.
You are aware of the danger in which the king finds himself?
Yes, I am.
He is in the hands of an evil upstart who at any moment may lose what little reason is left to him. 150,000 marks must be raised at once. You're still loyal to King Richard.
As far as it lies in my power.
Will you help me?
I am an outlaw, Your Grace. My lawful rents have been taken from me and given to Sir Guy of Gisborne. I would think there are many such Norman knights better placed than I am to help you.
I fear they would find excuses for not helping, the loyal ones left with the king for the Holy Land.
What about the king's brother, Prince John?
We are not here to speak of my son.
I'm talking of money that can help save Richard. Money that now lies in Nottingham Castle.
I know of no such money, my lord. Your manner suggests that I should.
And my Lord Nottingham has been hoarding taxes that should have gone to London, acting on orders from Prince John.
My lord, you realize you're speaking treason.
I have proof, ma'am. My men took this from one of his collectors. The money in Nottingham Castle can save Richard.
What would you have me do?
Give me your authority, and I will get it.
I have no authority in Nottingham. You must act on your own. If you obtain the money, send it by the Merchant's Road to Oxford, where I will await it. I myself intend to take the ransom to Austria.
Huntingdon at Neston Hall.
He was there last night. One of Neston's servants brought him.
Who told you this?
After my last visit, I've had a watch kept on the house. I want to know if Lady Marian was seeing Huntingdon behind my back.
Well, clearly she is.
Not last night, she wasn't. There was another lady present, Queen Eleanor.
Hopefully collecting donations towards King Richard's ransom.
With Huntingdon?
I think I know why he was there. He stole the taxes from Peterborough. He knew they were coming here. The bearer carried a note to that effect. Our friend may have put two and two together and decided that in order to gain a king's ransom and to please that king's mother, this castle would be worth plundering.
You think he'll attempt to steal the money?
What else can it be?
But he doesn't stand a chance. This time we must get him.
Eleanor is up to something. We must keep a step ahead of her. And you must leave as soon as possible with the money for France.
And miss getting my hands on Huntingdon?
That pleasure must come later. Getting to Leopold with the money is far more important. A kingdom depends upon it.
More soldiers came just as we left. Gisborne's men.
They went inside the castle?
Yes, about 20. There was some talk of a secret mission.
Yeah, they know there's something in the wind. We haven't even surprise on our side now.
You've done well, Ralph. Go and get some food.
Well, that certainly destroys any hopes we might have had of getting into Nottingham Castle.
Why?
Well, the walls are 50 feet high, the place is swarming with guards, and we haven't an army equipped with scaling ladders and catapults. That's why.
All I know is it must be tonight.
Robin, answer me this. Why should we throw away our lives for King Richard? A king who's never in England and who now beggars his people with his holy wars, his crusades.
In King Richard lies England's only hope. It's either his rule or the evil of a man like Nottingham. Don't you see, we'll all be hunted down in the end unless King Richard returns to pardon us.
In that case, the sooner we get down on our knees and start praying, the better.
Before we do, there's something might interest you. Show me that map. About here, there's a bush. Behind it, a secret door. I know it's there. I helped to make it.
past bars in, didn't you?
I always do a thorough job.
We've been here nigh on 2 hours.
Won't be long now.
You leave from here. A boat will be waiting. Aren't you finished in there yet?
I'm almost done, sir.
The representative of the King of France will meet you at his summer residence at Saint-Martin with his half of the money. Then you will proceed together to Austria and to Leopold. Is your escort prepared? Excellent.
Right, come on, Butch.
He's too big. No, he isn't. Push.
What is it, Butch?
It's too stiff.
He's not strong enough. Hear that back at the cave.
Sorry, Robin.
Right, now listen carefully. When we get into the castle, move quickly and quietly. We're hoping they'll all be asleep. But if you should bump into anybody, you know what to do. Right, let's go.
When the news is received that Richard is to remain Leopold's prisoner, John will be proclaimed regent, Longchamp will be deposed by force. And when it is heard that Richard is dead...
Richard could live for years.
I think not. John will be proclaimed king.
I leave all affairs of state to you.
The guard, Captain.
Make a sound and you both die.
Time up, Butch.
That should hold it.
Packed and waiting.
Almost as if they've been expecting us.
Now let's get them up, lads, quickly and quietly.
Rich, aren't you?
Well, you were.
Well, that seems to be all. Get them on the way.
I'm sorry I can't kill you, Gisborne. It's not my way to kill a man when he's tied up, not even scum like you. But next time we meet, I'll put an end to you. You'll have a sword in your hand then.
Honeyman, untie me.
I have no knife, sir.
My dagger. Quickly. Ah! You fool.
Guards!
Well, that was very efficient.
Come on, we're not clear yet.
Stop that fool there! Here they are! Hey!
Get down here!
There's a big one! Come on! Come on! Don't let him get away!
You knew about that door. Have you ever thought of posting a guard?
I did. He has disappeared, or his body has.
Where's Gisborne?
He has ridden off in pursuit.
Galloping around in the forest, he'll probably get lost. We'll have to send out a search party. I want that money intercepted before it reaches the point of embarkation.
Which could be any one of 10 ports.
Then send men to all 10 ports, my lord! Get that money back. Your future depends on it.
Don't just stand there, bring him in. Sit down. Sit down. Where have your friends taken the money?
Money? What money?
Tell me where they have taken it, and you will be well rewarded. And I'll see that you're comfortably set up in another part of the country, and they will never know.
That I betrayed them. Your price is too high, my lord. My life's not worth that much.
It is worth precisely nothing if you do not tell me. In a very few hours, it will cease at the end of a rope.
That's sooner than I expected.
Don't be a fool, man. You're a big, strong, healthy fellow. Well able to enjoy the pleasures of life, I'll wager. They will be yours in abundance. When you tell me what I want to know. Think it over. You have until noon. Take him back.
Uncle? Uncle? You haven't been to bed.
I saw the daybreak for the first time for many years.
What's your sword doing here?
Well, just been thinking, remembering.
You've been brooding and making yourself unhappy.
You love young Huntingdon, don't you? Come, you can tell me. Not that I need telling.
Oh, yes, I do love him.
I like him too. It's just that I've been blind, but now I can see again. God bless you both and speed the day when you shall be together. The devil?
Neston! Where is it? The money that was stolen last night from Nottingham Castle by Huntingdon on your recommendation. Where is it?
I didn't know they'd got it. Thank you for telling me. I have the impression that your pursuit was dirty and profitless.
Don't trifle with me, Neston. From which port does that money leave this country?
I don't know. But I do know its purpose and destination. It will win freedom for the King of England. And he will return to this blessed land.
And rid it of vermin like you.
Take it out.
Uncle!
Let go of my niece!
Neston! Bring her back! Back! cow nest in, she will watch you die.
No! No!
No, Marian!
No! No, Marian, no! Wait a minute! No, please. Uncle! Uncle!
Leave him. Leave him! Take her away. Take her. Your friend Huntingdon will not die so quickly.
Come on, back me up. Back me up. Come on. That's the way. Come on, Duck. Back up. There you go.
They've arrived.
So quiet. I was beginning to think it was all over.
Always two horses. Pattern never changes.
I hope I don't need to help Robin.
What?
I don't think I'm going to be able to.
What's the matter?
There's a soldier smiling at me.
Damn. He's taken a liking to you.
He's coming over. What'll I do?
Who are you?
We brought butter and cheese for the sheriff. The farmer's wife hurt herself in a fall. She couldn't come today.
You came to watch the hanging.
Yes. My sister and me. We were watching.
Your sister?
Yes. Her name's Elsa.
You don't look like sisters. Elsa's pretty.
Hey, come on, you lot. Come on, come on.
Manson! What's that old crone doing?
don't know. We must have wandered in.
The sheriff said we were to arrest any suspicious characters. Well, what are you waiting for?
What are you doing here, Grandma?
Eh? What's that you say?
I said, what are you doing in the castle?
Castle? What castle? Marketplace. Flowers. Selling small posies. Got nothing out of you.
You're not going anywhere. I think you'd better come with me into the castle.
What for?
In case you came here for any other reason.
Come on, I'll take it. It's all right, I'll take it. Come on, come on.
She carries it with her for protection. A pretty girl is always in danger. What she needs is a man to protect her. A fine, upstanding man like yourself.
Where do you live?
The sheriff.
Well, have you decided to tell me?
I have, my lord.
Excellent. Where have they taken the money?
Next time you see a rainbow, run as fast as you can. They're going to bury the money at the end of it.
Hangman, let me see him dance.
I'm going to cut your wrists loose. When I say go, take the horse on your left and I'll take the one on my right. How did you persuade the hangman?
I put it to him that he was unwell, that he had a sore hair. So he went to bed. I tied him to it. Tom? Wake up, Tom.
Robin, my master's dead.
What?
Gisborne's taken Lady Marian.